In a constantly changing world, the sustainability of a social and economic system greatly depends on the quality of education or training provided to individuals. The Swiss education system, characterized by permeability between different education and training pathways, provides a suitable solution. Vocational and professional education and training play a key role. It is based on a cost-effective public-private partnership. It supports employability since training contents respond to the needs of the labor market. It also encourages lifelong learning. At present, an increasing number of foreign partners have turned to Switzerland for advice on this subject. At the same time, it is also in our country's interest to work within this international context. This is why the Swiss Confederation established a strategy referred to as International Cooperation in Vocational and Professional Education and Training. 3 overarching objectives are pursued with ICVPET. Strengthening vocational and professional education and training in the international context, encouraging economic and social development in partner countries, successfully positioning Switzerland at the international level. In order to achieve these objectives, several federal agencies coordinate their activities. The SERI, Directorate of Political Affairs of the FDFA, the SDC, the SECO, the SEM, the SFIVET. A set of measures of varying intensity are used to achieve ICVPET objectives. Initial contacts focus on the exchange of information. In some cases, more targeted consulting and support services can be provided. Finally, cooperation projects enable the long-term transfer of certain aspects of the Swiss VPET system, which are adapted to the specific context of the partner country. For each request, Switzerland will assess the level of involvement possible. Federal agencies can take part in projects and coordinate their activities on the basis of their own strategies and objectives. SERI seeks to reinforce the Swiss VPET system within an international context and therefore focuses mainly on promoting international competences through exchange and mobility programs, ensuring that favorable conditions exist for the transfer of expertise, achieving international recognition of qualifications. The FDFA's Directorate of Political Affairs contributes by organizing meetings, conferences, and information sessions devoted to the Swiss VPET for a positive image of Switzerland abroad. The SDC focuses its efforts on priority countries in the South and East, including countries affected by conflicts and humanitarian crises. It promotes sustainable development at an individual, institutional, and systemic level by encouraging the acquisition of professional competences requested by the local economy, by reinforcing education systems, by helping target groups to find employment on the labor market. SECO carries out its activities in advanced developing and transition countries. It supports the development of sustainable economic growth by reinforcing advanced professional competences in the private sector, addressing shortages of skilled workers in dynamic sectors. The SEM occasionally develops vocational education and training projects as part of Swiss migration policy. This allows the creation of employment opportunities in the migrants' countries of origin. Finally, SFIVET, as one of the relevant expert organizations, supports federal agencies by various means, including providing technical expertise for projects, representing Switzerland at international conferences, receiving delegations. Apart from the federal agencies, there are other partners involved in the field of ICVPET. Swiss embassies and the network Swissnex, supported by Presence Switzerland, serve as contact points for interested partners abroad. Finally, Switzerland also works with international organizations. Switzerland pursues ICVPET activities in a very large number of countries, reinforcing Swiss vocational and professional education and training within an international context, reducing poverty and inequalities, creating framework conditions for a better education, encouraging international public-private partnerships, contributing to a positive image of our country abroad, supporting sustainable economic development while respecting human rights. These are just some of the objectives pursued through ICVPET. For more information, www.ibbz.admin.ch.